Red lamps hold the rails in place. The signal box hangs above the sleeping tracks. Glass walls gather the last of the night. Below, the levers hold their line. The whole box feels suspended over iron and mist. Wood carries a faint, stored warmth. Distant lines fade into blue darkness. At the stair landing, rain has dried in pale arcs on the boards. A metal boot scraper waits beside the door. Its teeth catch a little moonlight and let it go. The door stands shut behind thick window glass. A brass latch lies level over painted wood. The paint is green, worn soft near the handle. Inside, the lever frame runs almost the full width of the room. Red handles alternate with black. A single blue lever stands near the center, like a held breath. Each lever rises from a narrow slot in the floor. White number plates sit below them. 8, 9, 10, 11. None lean forward now. None wait half moved. The whole row holds the same calm, upright line. Along the front glass, a shelf carries the track diagram. White lines cross a black panel in simple branches. Tiny bulbs mark points and signals. 2 red dots shine toward the east. 1 green lamp glows far down the western line. The rest stay dark in quiet order. Below the shelf, a block bell stands on a square of felt. Its brass case catches the signal lamp. The needle rests at line closed. Beside it, a wooden tapper lies across the desk. The handle has been polished by years of fingers. Tonight, it only reflects the lamp and the window frame. The tall stool at the desk is turned toward the tracks. Its round seat shows a ring where the varnish has thinned. 1 footrail shines brighter than the others. A rule book rests open near the stool. Dense type fills both pages. A pressed ticket stub marks a place halfway through. The ticket is older than the paper beside it. Its blue stripe has faded to gray. Small print names a branch line already gone. At the nearest pane, a vertical wiper arm rests against the frame. Its rubber edge is dry. The glass beyond it stays clear enough for the distant signal lamp. 3 tracks run below the box. The middle line takes the moon in broken silver strips. The outer rails fade beneath a veil of mist. Farther off, a siding curves behind a freight shed. Its roof is black and low. A row of wagons waits there under darkness. Their shapes are easy to miss at first. Then 1 pale stripe on a boxcar appears. Then a coupling link catches a colder shine. Beyond the western points, a footbridge crosses the line. Its iron lattice cuts the haze into narrow panels. 1 small lamp beneath it burns with a weaker yellow. The glow never reaches the signal box. It only marks distance. The rails seem to know At the side wall, a stove stands on a slate square. Its door is shut. Ash sleeps behind the grate in a pale heap. A kettle rests on top. The handle falls sideways. The metal lid holds one thin line from the lamp. Above the stove, a rack carries mugs and signal flags. Red cloth, green cloth, one rolled yellow flag. The mugs hang by their handles beneath them. On the floor near the stair hatch, a coal scuttle leans against the wall. Only two dark lumps remain inside. A scoop rests beside it with its mouth upward. The timber floor has been scrubbed so often that the grain rises in soft ridges. Each ridge catches the overhead light a little differently. A few old nail heads still make black dots near the lever frame. At the rear window, the station roof can barely be seen. Its ridge line sits lower than the box. A clock face glows under the far canopy. The minute hand edges toward 1. The hour hand rests just beyond 12. No chime reaches the glass room above the tracks. Near the shelf, a telephone stands in its cradle. The black earpiece faces the wall. Its cord falls in one loose twist. A notebook lies beneath it. Train times fill the top page in neat pencil columns. No fresh entry crosses the final line. The lamp above the desk wears a green metal shade. Its light falls downward and leaves the corners dim. In those corners, the box seems larger than it is. The outer signal post to the east shows red through the mist. A second red glows farther back on the curve. Together, they pin the darkness to the rails. Below, ballast shines faintly between sleepers. The stones look wet, though the rain has gone. A slow chill rises from them toward the windows. High above it all, the glass box waits in its own held silence. Levers, bells, diagrams, stove. Every surface listens downward. The frame stands untouched. The bell gives no sound. The sleeping tracks lie under red lamps and an unbroken sky. A draft moves once around the hatch cover. Paper edges lift and settle. Then the green shade and the red signals reclaim the room. At the far end of the lever frame, one polished brass cap catches light. It brightens for a moment. Then the dark returns around it. Beyond the desk, the rear half of the box grows narrower. Roof beams angle lower there. The lamplight loosens into softer pockets. The tracks feel farther away from this end. A cupboard fills the back wall between two windows. Its doors are painted cream. Black letters read, "Oils and Lamps." A key hangs from twine beside the latch. It rests against the wood and points toward the floor. Inside the left door, lamp chimneys stand in a wooden rack. The glass has been wiped perfectly clean. Each one carries a small paper ring around the base. In the right half, square tins hold grease, wicks, and cleaning rag. One tin has lost its label. Another still shows a railway crest under scratches. A folding chair waits below the cupboard. Its canvas seat sags gently in the middle. One metal foot has worn through its paint. Next to it, a shelf supports a lantern battery and a hand lamp. The battery case is black with rounded corners. The hand lamp has a red slide over one side of the lens. A short length of chain lies curled beside them. It holds the cold shine of the windows. At the rear desk, a stack of forms sits under a porcelain paperweight. Signal failure forms, track possession forms, weather delay reports. The top form is blank. Blue lines wait for time, place, and initials. The paperweight above it encloses one tiny air bubble. A narrow shelf above the forms carries enamel signs taken out of use. One train working. Wait for pilotmen. Caution. Their edges are chipped. The white lettering looks almost luminous in the dim. Near the rear window, a vertical locker stands open by a fraction. Inside hang two long staffs in leather loops. One has a brass plate at its grip. The plate reads, West Section. Letters shine through a thin film of age. The leather loops below remain supple and dark. A length of braided cord hangs from a ceiling hook. At the end is a small pouch used for message slips. Tonight the pouch hangs empty and still. Below it, a waste bin holds carbon paper and torn envelopes. Purple smudges cross the top sheet. The smell of pencil dust and oiled timber stays close. The rear windows look toward the lane behind the station. A bicycle leans by a fence. Its front wheel catches a pale bar of light from the depot lamp. Beyond the fence, allotment sheds fade into darkness. Their roofs have gone silver with dew. One depot lamp paints a pale square on cobbles by the fence. It fades before the wall. Still. At the junction of floor and wall, brass rods leave the lever frame and travel outward. They run beneath metal covers toward the points below. Each cover is bolted down at regular intervals. The bolts form a line like punctuation through the floor. Light touches one head, then the next. The rods themselves remain hidden under painted metal. On the side bench, a set of point keys lies on a ring. Their teeth all differ. One key wears a blue painted dot. Beside them, a storm lamp with wire guards stands ready. Its tank is full. The wick wheel shows a clean brass edge. A rag hangs from a nail above the bench. The cloth has been folded into a square and then forgotten. Its lower corner casts a tiny triangular shadow. Near the stove, the ash shovel rests against the wall. A brush with horsehair bristles lies across the hearth plate. A soft crescent of soot remains where it last passed. The slate beneath the stove is colder at the edges. The center still holds a little of the day's warmth. of old semaphore arms hangs above the stove. Red arms for stop, yellow fishtail arms for distant. The painted examples face left and right. A thumb mark has darkened the lower corner of the frame. The paper behind it has browned near the edges. At the front again, the tracks have changed only by a shade. Mist has thickened beyond the freight shed. The eastern red lamp looks softer inside it. A single white board by the points glows near the ground. Its number can just be made out. The rail beside it stays dark and narrow. From somewhere under the stair comes one creak from settling timber. The sound is small and dry. It passes through the floor like a memory of footsteps. The bell does not answer. The levers do not answer. Only the wires outside carry a faint high line in the damp air. That line comes and goes with the mist. Sometimes it sounds like wind, sometimes like a far glass rim being touched. At the front shelf, the track diagram keeps its little constellation of lights. Red to the east, green to the west. Nothing alters their arrangement. It is storage, record, spare lamp, forgotten sign. Yet it belongs to the tracks as surely as the levers do. The night passes through glass and leaves each object in place. A film of dew gathers on the outer rear pane. The bicycle by the fence blurs. The signal box holds its light a little closer. At the locker, the West Section staff kicks one last pale gleam. Then even that small line softens. The back room settles fully into the hour. A thin gray begins above the eastern cutting. The red signals still hold the rails. The glass box stands clear against the paling sky. Below it, the tracks keep their long, patient lines. The green shade is still lit. Its pool now meets the first, cooler light from the windows. Both colors share the desk without conflict. Along the front shelf, the illuminated diagram remains unchanged. Red dots sit in their places to the east. The western green still marks an open stretch beyond the points. Outside, mist thins along the middle road. Sleepers appear one by one. Wet steel brightens and then darkens as cloud shifts. The lever frame gathers detail with dawn. Paint chips show on the black handles. A fine scratch arcs through the red enamel on lever 10. The blue lever at the center looks almost gray in the new light. Its porcelain plate is clearer now. 12 is printed beneath it in black. The white number plates along the frame seem colder than before. 8, 9, 10, 11. Their edges cast very small shadows on the floor. Near the bell, the felt square beneath the brass case shows its worn corners. Line closed still rests under the needle. The tapper lies where it was left across the desk. The rule book remains open to dense printed instructions. The pressed ticket still marks the same page. Its faded stripe has become almost colorless. At the telephone, the loose twist in the cord is easier to see. The notebook beneath it holds train times in neat graphite rows. The final entry waits alone at the bottom of the page. The front glass no longer mirrors only blackness. The freight shed roof returns in matte gray. Wagons in the siding take shape one edge at a time. First, a white stripe on timber, then the lip of a roof, then a coupling hook low by the rail. The rest folds back into mist. At the rear, the cupboard doors labeled oils and lamps show thin runs in the paint. The key still hangs by twine near the latch. Glass chimneys stand clear inside their rack. The unlabeled tin on the right shelf has a small dent near its lid. The railway crest on the next tin shows a crown and wheel. A strip of rag peeks from under one edge. The folding chair beneath the cupboard has not shifted. Its canvas gathers light along the seam. The worn metal foot rests against the floorboard groove. Near the rear desk, blank forms wait beneath the porcelain weight. The bubble in the glaze catches a soft, white point. Above them, old enamel notices regain their faces. One train working. Wait for pilotmen. Caution. The chipped borders look darker than the fields inside them. In the open locker, the west section staff hangs within the leather loops. Brass on the grip brightens. The wood below stays almost black. The pouch on the braided cord remains empty. The waste bin keeps its carbon paper and torn envelopes. Purple smudges deepen as the light grows. At the rear window, dew now covers the outer pane more evenly. The bicycle behind the fence becomes a shape without spokes. The allotment sheds are only roof angles. A bird lands somewhere out of view and gives one brief call. The sound enters the box thinly.